For NOLA.com, the Tom Speaking, Jarrett Roser here at East St. John High School with Da'Monte Coxie. That's what we were talking about. Everybody calls you Coxie, but that's not how you pronounce your last name. How crazy is that sometimes? You mentioned even on school intercom and everything, everyone wants to call you Da'Monte Coxie.
It's not really frustrating. My grandparents, they probably get aggravated more than I do, but as long as I'm hearing my name, I just love it.
You committed to LSU over the summer, which was, I think we've talked about before, a long time dream for you. You've got the LSU sweater on. Sign day is Wednesday. What's it like to know that you're that close to making things official and getting a chance to play college football at a school that you've had that type of admiration for so long?
It just feels like, God has blessed me with, and it's everything that I was hoping before, he made it come to reality, and it's just like I'm outdone that it's here, and it's shocking at this point, and just knowing that out of everybody, I was one of the people who made it out and got that. So I'm just feeling like I'm one step closer to, getting to the main point, but it's just a stepping stone that I'm just ready to get over.
Yeah. And we tried to get the name pronunciation straight. As far as fans up there that don't know you as much and are still kind of getting to know you, what are some of the things you can tell them they should expect from you, whether as a football player or just a little bit about your personality, stuff like that?
As a football player, you should expect big plays all the time, and me giving it my all because it means a lot. It's a passion. It's different when it's you're doing it because you want to, not because you have to. And as personality-wise, a lot of smiles. I love to smile. I love to laugh.
Yeah, but we've seen you can get pretty nasty out on the football field, though. As much as we talk about the big plays, some of the big catches and stuff like that, I think, again, a couple of days ago, it kind of pops up on my timeline every couple of weeks, the stiff arm vine that one of our guys got, that every once in a while somebody sees it and they're just so impressed they kind of tweet that back out. What about some of that type of stuff, some of the physicality when you need to and stuff like that?
Oh, that's just every play. I like to compete, and cornerbacks, they talk, and we talk back and forth, but at the end of the day, when I got it, what you gonna do about it? So it's just it's like I got check behind me and he's standing in the way of it, so I'm not gonna let him stop me from earning my money.
The day that you get the LSU offer and you commit, you had a pretty good sense that was coming at that point after the week you had out at the camp?
Actually, I didn't know what to expect, because at the camp, that's when I was like, I put it all out and I thought I was going to get it that day, and I didn't. So when I went back home, it was just like what I didn't do, I did everything everybody they brought up to me. I beat them. It's like I improved everything they asked me to improve. I did my part, I'm just wondering, like, what now, but then just keep trusting in God, and later on they had called me like the next day, I think. I want to say, and all of it got settled in.
What was that moment like where you hear, we want to offer you a scholarship to come play football here? What was your immediate emotions and reactions like?
I was speechless. When he said it, I didn't even realize he said it. I was just like, oh, man, you serious? And he was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, it was like marrying a girl you always dream of, and it was like, it's right here,
Yeah.
Surprise, mostly.
Yeah. You had a picture from when you were an underclassman. It's you and Les, and you call him your future college football coach. What was that? Was that the first time you'd ever met him? And what was that day like? What were you thinking as you put that out there?
That was my first time meeting him, and when I was going through my Instagram, and I was like, I went all the way down and ended up seeing a picture on accident, and I was like, man, it's like a transformation or whatever, With all I worked, this was before and after, I worked so hard at all this time, and then finally got here, and I just was like, I was grateful, and I was like, I sent it to my auntie, I think, and I think she posted it, and that's how I got around, but.
Yeah. And you, as much as guys have been taking these last-minute visits and still kind of, whether they're still figuring things out or they already know, but just kind of making sure and seeing or whatnot, you didn't need all that. The only visit you took in the last month was LSU. What has made you so sure? What have you liked so much about that program that you're that confident that's where you want to be?
It's when I'm there, it's just like it's home. And nobody else has to be there for me to want to go there. So it's just like when I'm on campus or at a football game, you can just feel it. Feel it in the air, the intensity from the fans, and just knowing that one day you want to be the one they cheering for. And it just gives me a push and a drive.
How excited was the half of the family that lives up in the Baton Rouge area, or really probably everybody, to know that you're staying at least close, but especially those folks that probably live, like right there and close?
They were very excited because they knew what it meant to me too. So it was like they were more excited than I was. It was like, I'm so proud of you and this and that, and I was like, thank you. I'm like, golly, y'all happy. I'm like chill though. I was trying to be calm, but they was just, and I was like, man.
You were like kind of trying to play it cool?
Yeah, I was trying to play it cool. I ain't want nobody, be like, oh, he over excited. So I was just chilling out. But inside I was jumping.
Yeah. And we, I asked you a little bit about it already, but signing day, making it official, what do you expect that day to be like? I'm sure it's going to be crazy over here with students and family and friends and all that. What do you think that moment's going to feel like as you kind of drag your pen across the paper?
I think it'll relieve a lot of pressure, knowing that I got that out the way, because the recruiting process is very stressful though, because you got this going on, that going on, these coaches calling, this coach calling, and it's just like after you sign, you like probably it's just gonna be like, now I can just focus on getting there and grades,
Da'Monte Coxie, wide receiver down at East St. John High School, getting ready to sign with the LSU Tigers on Wednesday. For NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune, Jared Roser.